Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Europa Universalis for the Art of War with the Flying Phent. This is Cherokee, episode number 8. You know what we were doing? We were sending and recalling a settler from Raritan, right? We also had a colony in Chesapeake that we're working on, as well as a colony somewhere else. Where else was it? There you go, Delaware. That was the other one. So there you go. We are carrying on with that. Oh, apparently we have some unrest. We are maxed here. Okay. It's peasants. Illinois. Let's just go straight to Illinois here and see exactly what's going on. Autonomy decreased. Well, yeah, I decreased autonomy because everything was fine. What happened? Why is there now unrest where before there was none? Do we have an unrest guy? I don't even remember if it's there or here. I think it's here. I think he's a admin guy. National manpower modifier. That would be nice. But that's okay. Alright. Buildings. Do we have any buildings of the variety that we want? No. Fine. We are back to Raritan. Shoot. I was too early. I was far too early for that to work. Shoot, shoot, and extra shoot. I just spent like an hour futzing around because I had a file I couldn't delete from an encoding that failed because Adobe Premiere Pro, for some reason, froze. At 100% complete with 2 seconds left in the process, it decided it was done. But it wasn't done. It left a file that plays in VLC, but that is not a complete file. So I expected uploading it will cause everything to fail. And it left a 9 gig file on my hard drive, which is weird because the video file is not 9 gigs. But it left a 9 gig file that I couldn't delete. So I had to jump through all kinds of hoops to try and delete this stupid file. It made me angry. This is better. This is better. Alright, who needs this thing? This guy. Very good. Back to work. So yeah, it left this 8 gig file in the middle of nowhere, and it was like a weird file. Like, the file name was like XB8 XB8Y dot and then no extension, just dot, and I can't delete it because it said it was already deleted. So I tried a bunch of things and nothing was working, so I eventually had to go in and just delete it the old-fashioned way. Which, for those of you who don't remember the old-fashioned way of deleting, let me tell you, getting in there with those old DOS tools, it's amazing to me that they still work on NTFS hard drives. It's like nothing has changed. But you have to access like the hard drive ROM information, then you just remove the first letter of the file name, and there you go, file's deleted. But you need something that will let you access the raw file allocation table, so you can go ahead and do that. But that's what I had to do to delete this stupid file. But I mean, I didn't remember how to do that, and I don't have Norton Utilities or Disk Commander. I don't remember File Commander. I don't remember what the name of the utility is that I did it in, but I remember doing it back in the day, like way back. So I thought maybe that'll work. So I looked, and apparently you can still do it, so I went and found the file. Then, of course, I had to make the file work, and then I went ahead and finally removed this huge-ass file. Then I had to go and redo, because it froze and then crashed. It didn't have a backup save of my project, so I had to go and do that all over again. So that's what I did. I had to go redo the whole project, redo all the changes I made. It was a bit of a pain. And then I had to set the file to get re-encoded, but this time I'm going to try using the Adobe Media Encoder instead of a direct export. I've had this happen before, and I found the direct encoding worked better. Iroquois, what do you think of me? Plus 175. We are close. Could we annex? I don't think we can, but let's just see if we could. 1512. Ooh, no, but we are close. Wow. Kind of surprises me we're that close. We have 4,000 troops in the bank. And we need what? 6, 11, 14, 15. Can we even handle 15? We can. All right. So we're waiting for 15,000 to turn our army maintenance back up. It's going to take a while. We're almost at 600 settlers. That's something. Oh, you'll notice our revolt risk is gone as well. That's nice. Yeah, we'll do this one because every now and then you get something good out of it. Let's take a look here. We're only losing 3 gold a month. That's pretty good. What do you say, Lenape? Oh, they didn't want to do it. Shoot. It's too bad. I forget what the bonus is, but I remember seeing that before, and I believe the bonus was pretty good. It was pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. We got this guy at work. He's a really cool guy, but he's like, to look at him, he's super white. Like, he's your typical, you know, European descended Canadian. You look at him and you think, yeah, this guy's parents are Irish or French or English or, you know, one of those standard ultra white European races or whatever. But he was raised on a native reserve. I don't know the details. I don't know if his dad was a doctor or a cop or what the deal is, but obviously somehow he spent his youth on a native reserve. So it's funny because a lot of people come to see him that have spoken to him on the phone. And so they have an image of kind of who they're coming to see, and they show up and they, you know, they ask to see him, and half the time they're talking to him. You know, he's at the front or whatever, and so he's like the first person they run into, and they're like, oh, we're looking for so-and-so, and then he starts talking, and you can just see the shock on their face, because no one expects that. You don't expect to hear like this super, like, born and raised on a native reserve accent coming from an ultra white guy. You don't see it. So it's, yeah, like I said, he's a really cool guy, but we had someone come in today looking for him, and that happened, and it amused me to no end that people were trying so hard to not just ask, like, what's with the accent? Yeah. Part of me thinks, like, he probably could talk without it if he wanted to, but it's just more fun to mess with people. I don't know if that's the case. I just get the impression that may be the case. But like I said, he's a super cool guy. He is pretty fantastic. And it was a pretty boring day at work, so that was like the only thing that was there to entertain me. Wasn't for that, I don't know what I would have done. I would have had to actually do work or something. Some kind of nonsense like that. Come on, migrate somewhere, my friend. Mein Freund. Cheyenne, you too, migrate somewhere. Get up there with the Arapaho. Go snuggle up with them. I have lots of free relationships. I wouldn't mind going and getting these guys. Assiniboine, what is your strength like again? I don't remember. I know we looked, but I've forgotten. They have 10,000. Do you have allies? The Sioux. And you're in a federation with the Sioux. So it would be the Sioux, the Cheyenne, and the Assiniboine. So it's 10,000. 17,000. 25,000 with a whole lot of manpower in reserve. We know neither the Iroquois nor the Huron would really join us because they'd have to go across country to do it. I wouldn't mind getting the Sioux, though. We could vassalize the Sioux, feed them Arapaho, get Assiniboine, and of course feed them Wichita. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. We don't really have the manpower, which is the problem. Let's see, 181, we can improve by 6. Let's do it. Let's improve the relations by 6, and then we'll leave a guy there and wait for it to hit 190. I up 2, so we can go up. It'll go up to 187, I think, is the magic number it's going to stop at. There it is. So at the end of this month, they should come home and it should stay at 187. Or at least it'll ask us, and we're going to say, no, stay there. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to say stay there and wait for that to hit 190. Hopefully it'll be soon. Actually, it might be interesting to see... Abenaki, what is your... You're allied with the Huron. Ottawa and Cree. So yeah, Abenaki, Huron, Ottawa, and Cree. Abenaki... Holy smokes! Huron, holy smokes. Cree, alright, see that's reasonable. And Ottawa, that's reasonable as well. How are you so big, Abenaki? Whatever. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. You know, I haven't done it in a while. Is checked up on my trade. Do I still have people doing their thing in the areas where they should be? Chesapeake Bay, Mississippi River, Chesapeake Bay, Mississippi River, and Ohio. Ohio. I think I should probably be doing Mississippi River, actually, shouldn't I? I should come out of Ohio to do Mississippi River. Let's see. What do we make right now? Minus 3.86. So I gotta wait for him to get there. He's alright. End of the month, we'll see what kind of money we're making. We were making minus 3.86. Now minus 3. So we're doing a little bit better. Alright, sounds good. So Lenape would vassalize, huh? Let's improve relations with them and see what happens. We're up to 189 with the Iroquois. Hopefully that ticks up soon. We are in the right year. I could just use money to get them above 190, but actually I could probably guarantee them and stuff too, right? So let's... I can't guarantee a vassal. That's... Come on now. Don't be silly. Annex... So we can't annex them anytime. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do. I'm just gonna wait. We'll just wait it out. Wait for that magic 190 to come up on its own. If nothing else, by January 1st, we should lose a couple of ticks of something. So that should be good by then. If we haven't hit 190 before then. Oh, shoot. Can we take a national unrest of +2? We cannot. I don't really have 33 prestige to lose. We're gonna have to take the national unrest and deal with it. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh well, we have something to spend military power on, I guess. What are we at? 898. So we're almost done this this colony. In fact, maybe at the point when he gets there, is this going to be higher than 50%? 49.2. Let's see. When the month ticks over, we didn't go up at all. Yeah, I think it's still quicker to do this. The thing is, if he kicks in, it's much better. If you get, there's that 50% chance of getting extra settlers at the end of the month. If you get that, it's more efficient to just let it grow than it is to recall and send. But if you don't get that, then it's more efficient to recall and send. So if you really want to be effective, what you should do is check. And if they're arriving, if you only have like 1 or 2 days to the end of the month, just leave your guy there till the month ticks over and then recall him at the end. So Lenape we can only get up to... okay. So they'd vassalize, but there's no way we can get their relations high enough. It's basically what's going on there. 155? What suddenly cost us here? We were right there, and then out of nowhere, bam, it just dropped. I don't know what caused that. Should have annexed them when I had the chance. Shoot. Well, we might as well come home now. There's no point hanging out there at this point. Stop relations improvement. Come on home. We got 11.5. You know what? Let's go ahead and reinforce. It's going to cost us a lot of money, but let's do it. So this one's fill up. This one will fill, that one will get close, and I think this one's the one that's going to kind of linger a little bit. But this will do it. In 6 days, this colony will be done. There we go. Now, how much money do we make? 1.71. So maybe we'll just leave it with the 2 colonies we have. We'll go ahead and work on Delaware. You know what? I'm going to work on Chesapeake just to show you how much quicker this is. We'll compare them. Delaware and Chesapeake, right? They're very similar. They both neighbor Nanticoke, so they both not only neighbor me, but neighbor the exact same one. And in fact, Delaware may grow quicker because it have more neighbors, although I don't think that matters. So I will do Chesapeake with that send recall, and you'll see how much quickly Chesapeake's going to grow. Just for those who may doubt what I was saying, we can run this test again for me, and for the first time for most of you, I think, and you'll see what the results are. You can already see Chesapeake is stripping Delaware fairly quickly. Considering they were pretty much growing at the exact same speed before. I guess this doesn't prove that recall send is any better than just leaving a settler. What I need is another settler to sit in Delaware to really test this, I suppose. So I guess this isn't proving anything in the end. I guess now I have a territory to core, don't I? Let's core that. We've only got unrest in a handful of places. Oh, I have some culture to change. Look at that. Forgot all about it. I am logged on to Steam. Yeah. Crazy game. We haven't seen that for a while, have we? Holy smokes. It just occurred to me, my game hasn't been crashing either. Remember I used to have all those crashes all the time? I haven't seen that in a long friggin' time. It's gonna start happening now, isn't it? Dang it. Yeah, I'll pay the money for it. We're making money again. Oh, obscurantism has expired. Good, so now the people like us again. Does that also mean that you like us? No, you still, for whatever reason, think I'm a jerk face. Why, Iroquois? Why? How was it so high before and now it's not? I don't understand how it went from 189 to 158. Did I take aggressive expansion? And if so, from what? I didn't fabricate a claim? I didn't... was there an event that hit me? I don't remember. I don't think anything happened though. I think they just suddenly decided to hate me. Oh, I still have my military thing up on max. Oh, look at this! All my units are reinforced. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Let's go ahead and set the army maintenance back down to 0. Keep working on this one colony. I kind of feel like I really should run another colony, though. I don't like making money. Oh, look at that. Castile's coming. See what I mean? Like, how are you supposed to do all of this before the Europeans show up? They get here so quickly. Okay. So. You have no allies or anything. We could take Lenape, feed them to Iroquois. That should make Iroquois like us. We're also going to have to start going after these people soon before Castile starts making alliances and agreements with them. And I'm going to go ahead and set a colony for Manhattan because I need to. Although, you know what? While I'm making money, I think we have... He's on his way? Yeah. Let's do... Let's go ahead, actually, and build all mercenaries in Tutello. Let's let that happen. Let's go ahead and set my army maintenance on almost full. So these guys recover some morale and start moving. So we accord, let's go ahead and build 0.75, 0.65, 0.5. Alright, so there we go. The mercenaries have all arrived. They actually don't all fit there, so let's move them over. And we still have money, so let's build another set. My objective here is to hopefully fight just using the mercenaries and save my manpower. That's kind of the plan that I'm hoping to work with. In case you're trying to figure it out. Because I'm basically going to go to war with everybody at this point. Okay, so army maintenance is going to go to full. We're going to end up taking loans, most likely before this war is over. So be it. We are going after... You're in that big coalition, right? You are not. Who is? You are. This is going to be huge, though. Like, this is going to be really hard. Abenaki, Huron, Cree, and Ottawa. Abenaki, Huron, that's already 41,000. 45,000. And then go all the way up to 18. But let's just say 7 for now, right? So we're looking at like 50 plus thousand troops, which is barely what we have. us and the Iroquois. So we're obviously not going to go after them. So it looks like we're going to go after these guys. The Assiniboine with their alliance with the Sioux. And we will vassalize both the Assiniboine and the Sioux. Declare war. Call the Sioux in fully. We're going to lose 2 stability. But we got 1,300 points. So we will immediately... that's right, you can't do it that way. Immediately boost it back up to +3. And let's go after the Sioux first. Yep, that's right, we failed. Don't care. Formalize with an ape. Don't care. Conquer Niagara. Yes. But we'll do that later. Fine. Abnak, you're in a coalition against us. Fine. Call there and send. Call there and send. Can't believe Castile's here already. Was there no wars in Europe? Like, what's going on? Do you guys not have anything else to do with your time? Alright, so I beat up a few natives there in the middle of nowhere, and now we're moving on the Sioux. Wow, we lost. Really? How far are you guys retreating? All the way? Ugh. Now let's pull this guy out and move him over to here. Let's move him to here. This guy can move to here. This guy can move to here. I'm a little confused as to how we lost that, though. That seems a little ridiculous. They had 7,000. We attacked them with 20. Oh, you know what? They might have tech. They're on tech level 4. We are on tech level 2, I believe. Yeah, that's why. Maybe time for us to undo our national focus so we can tech up everywhere. I don't really want to drop my leader, though. Out of curiosity, what's the Iroquois at? 3. So they aren't really in much better shape than me. So only 5,000 made it home. 20,000 marched out and 5,000 made it home. Yikes. Actually, no, 24,000 marched out and 5,000 made it home. That's rough. Now, let's put our good leader in charge of these. That might make a difference. Well, it will make a difference. I just don't know if it'll be enough to let us win. Wabash has the culture we desire. Fair enough. Okay, should I grab some people? I don't really want to use my manpower. Let's see what they have. Have they reinforced a fair amount? They're up to 9 and I have 14. See if this goes up or down. 14,066. Wait for the month. This goes down. So I'm not able to reinforce enough there. Let's move off it then. Listen, I'm taking attrition just standing around. That's pretty harsh. Alright, so that should solve that problem. I shouldn't take attrition just standing there now. I'll take the 5 prestige. I kind of need the prestige. Okay, we're up to 20. Let's use that and move. Hopefully we don't take just massive attrition in these 2 steps that we're taking. They're up to 9 now. Shoot. Hopefully with this leader, though, we can do it. Despite being out-teched and everything else. No, look at that. We're just getting decimated. They have a lot more morale than us. Their tactics are higher. I'm gonna have to bring other people in and hit them again. Hopefully 15 is enough to deal with the 4. Oh shoot, I don't think it is. Come on, reinforce. Oh, we did win. Okay, and they're going to Sock. So let's just meet them in Sock. Which we did. Wipe them out. Okay, come back here. What if I do this? Can we like force attach them? Who knows? But let's say, are you not at war? They didn't join? Oh, they didn't join. Well, in that case, let's say Iroquois, go capture that. Are they going to go do that? Are they going to do anything I asked them to? I suspect they aren't, for what it's worth. Nope, they're not, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Shoot. This is really gonna hurt, you know. Let's go ahead and surround them, I guess. Well, don't go through their territory to do it. So I'm just gonna surround them and then try and like pounce all at once. And hope that is doable. Oh, such restless natives. All right, everybody right here. Yeah, even with the huge numbers advantage, I'm barely winning this fight. Oh, I didn't notice that a rebellion was close. Harsh. Reduce a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Dispatch siege force there, and then let's move on to Waco, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Waco. I know it's Waco now. Just siege force, and then come out to Wichita to beat up some people. Hopefully we can do it. We can. Get over here and help. Hey, will you give me a military access? Thanks, man. I'm really hoping that you can house my army there. Oh, well, if you can't... I seem to take massive attrition for some reason. What is the reason for this? Look at this. I literally just had enough to siege there. How am I already down? How am I taking this much attrition? Whatever, I'm just gonna move those guys over there. So much for letting my manpower recover by using mercenaries. It doesn't seem to be... the mercenaries don't seem to be helping in the least. Yes, I want that because I want ideas. So we gotta level that up. Colonize. I do want that one, don't I? It's over here. I do want that. It's gonna take me a while to be able to colonize it, so I'm gonna hang off. You guys are useless, by the way. Oh good, we're almost done in the Sioux. Fine. How's this coming, by the way? 726, so it's getting there. We won that siege. Alright, come on out. You are not the target, are you? No, you are not. Sioux. How'd you like to be my vassal? You would. You have a lot of money, right? You have enough. They accept it. So we're going to want to go after the Arapaho at some point then and feed them to the Sioux. I will lose the stability because it's an easy bump. I can't afford it right now, but it will be an easy bump when I can. I'm going to switch this leader to the siege one and move over here. Hopefully we can get the siege down before we run out of people again. You know, it might not be... I was just thinking it might not be the... whatchamacallit, the attrition that's doing it. The enemy might be sallying forth on a regular basis, kind of beating me down. You know what, we're at 37-minute mark. I was going to go till I won this, but it's just getting too long. Oh, Castile. Yeah, we're never going to get this achievement, guys. I hate to break it to you, it's not going to happen. I obviously do not know the trick. I am not able to colonize fast enough, but I mean, it's only 1520, and look at this. They're moving very quickly. This is one of the fastest I've seen Europeans get here, so unfortunately there's not a lot we can do about that. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. For now though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.